So this video was meant to start with what I thought was a great idea. No, I have all of my diamonds on me. Ooh. No. Oh, no. It didn't pick up. Okay, that wasn't part of the plan.
At the end city, we could always refer back to that, but... Oh no!
Okay.
I'm all alone now.
That's fine.
Oh no.
Well, RS has left me and I'm now all alone in the end. What could possibly go wrong? Well, it may have taken me multiple hours, but it looks like I've finally found an end city that hasn't been raided. As I was saying, whack the security guards before entry. I think I can manage without an elytra for now. There's a couple of things I need to catch you up on. So hello humans, I'm the Alien Doctor, but you could call me Alien, and welcome back to another episode of Project Bedrock. So firstly, in between episodes, these signs and chests have been left here. It says Alien, I found this after you fell from your time machine. I asked everyone and they said it's not theirs, so it has to be yours. And it is a piece of old crusty space traveled bread. And this is going to serve as a pretty good example if you're new around here, but many of you will know what I say to the bread. Burn the bread. Apparently, a creeper also blowed up the front of my porch, but RS has nothing to do with it. For some reason, I'm not quite sure about that, but don't panic, I'll get my revenge later. So in the last episode, you may remember I also built an AFK fish farm over here, but it never actually worked, so I've torn it down. And instead what we're going to do is build a little basement area just down here that I could use as my little AFK fish farm area. And after not very long at all, we now have ourselves a little bunker down here. It just uses spruce logs and stone bricks. It's nothing too fancy. And right on this wall, if we poke a little hole up here, you can see that we actually have skylight access, which means it's a perfect place for us to put an AFK fish farm, because if there is skylight access, it means it can rain on the AFK fish farm, thus increasing the drops of said AFK fish farm. So I've said AFK fish farm so many times, let's go ahead and real quickly build an AFK fish farm. And just like that, we now have ourselves an AFK fish farm. This is designed by Silent Whisperer. It's a very, very old design that I've used since basically I discovered AFK fish farms, because it's always been pretty reliable. Anyway, now that we've done that, we can get on to some of the exciting stuff. So first things first, you may notice that I currently have some fancy diamond armor, also a fancy diamond sword. Well, these were actually given to me by Gigi after I died in the end. She did also offer me an elytra, but I want to get my own elytra first, so I'm not going to take that. And one other thing I do want to do myself is get fortune and some other enchantments on this diamond pickaxe. In the previous episode, we crafted this with some of our first ever diamonds, and if we take a look in this enchantment table, you can see it has a fortune 3 enchantment. So what we need is enough experience to basically be able to enchant this diamond pickaxe. So if you've seen my earlier Pinecraft Season 4 videos, then you may recognize this general mob farm. Originally, this is what I was going to build to get myself some experience, until I realized it was way too big. So then I constructed this much smaller general mob farm that just has 2 layers and makes the most of cave spawn spots and surface spawn spots. And then I realized that's pretty boring, and everybody that has ever done a mob farm has designed something that looks something like this. So that's when I came up with this thing. Now from the outside it doesn't look like much, and it is missing a kill chamber, but if we head on the inside you can see that we have a mob spawning area right here, and if we go ahead and spawn down some mobs such as creepers, you can see that the snow golems will shoot them and the creepers will fall off where they'll eventually go to their doom. You see, for this farm I wanted to do something a little bit different. It seems like everybody is always doing the same sort of style of mob farms these days, and there isn't really anything new. Whilst this isn't particularly groundbreaking, and whilst this isn't exactly winning any awards for efficiency, it is fun and it's creative, and I thought I'd give it a go. So I had quite a lot of fun designing this thing, even if it did spend quite a lot of time. The point is, I think this is a fun way of doing something that's been done a million times before, just slightly different. Now, in terms of the way it works, it's pretty self-explanatory, but basically we only have the iron trapdoors open for a certain amount of time, long enough for the iron golems to shoot and aggro the creeper or whatever mob has spawned. The mob will then walk down to their doom, where they will die. Now, these sea coral fans are actually to trick the mob into thinking it is a full block, Also, you may notice the roof is 3 blocks high. We're actually going to build it 2 blocks high when we build the actual thing. It's 3 blocks high because I was doing some testing and didn't feel like switching it back, basically. So the redstone up here is reasonably basic. We just have quite a long redstone clock with a pulse extender coming out of the observer detecting the redstone clock. And then quite a long redstone line there as well, inverting the redstone torch signal. It's basic because this is early game and we don't have a ton of resources, so I didn't want to do some sort of super compact fancy thing. This will get the job done absolutely fine. So now all I need to do is go ahead and build a quick kill chamber, which should be incredibly simple. So I have successfully constructed a pretty simple kill chamber. Basically, we just have some water streams that then push the mobs down into a trident killer. Now, believe it or not, the trident killer I'm using for this farm is actually a carpet-based trident killer. So the beauty of this is the pistons aren't extended for very long, meaning any spiders that fall in should die quickly because they're not climbing on top of the pistons. However, we might not actually be getting spiders in this farm due to another problem that I found, but I already have a solution for. Now, this problem is to do with skeletons. Basically, skeletons fight back. So as you can see, they aggro the skeleton, but then the skeleton shoots back and can pretty easily kill the snow golem. This is a pretty huge issue because it means we eventually won't end up with any snow golems, and we kind of need snow golems in order to, you know, aggro the mobs and stuff. So that's kind of an issue. So to combat this issue, I thought I'd make it a creeper-only farm, but then I ran into spawn rate issues, so I made the entire farm bigger. If you're wondering why my episode 2 has taken so long to release, it's because of this farm. You see, I have spent countless hours working on this farm, and I've been really busy IRL, so my time was already limited. And I'm still not satisfied with what I've been able to come up with. So I have increased the size of the spawning area so that there are way more spawn spots now. The main issue that we're running into is the actual size of the snow golem's reach. Technically, I could, yes, just build like more of these and use split density as well because we've got more space in the simulation distance, but that's a lot of resources and I didn't want this to be mega expensive because this is literally episode 2. I've not even got full diamond yet. So overall, I'm feeling really defeated. This farm would be brilliant if I didn't have to limit it to creeper only, but I don't see any way of stopping the skeletons from being able to shoot the snow golems, so I don't see any way how I could make it a general mob farm. And to explain why I'm feeling defeated, it's because even when I've made the farm bigger, creepers are still taking absolutely forever to spawn. And when they do, there's only one creeper. It's barely one creeper every 10 seconds. It just wouldn't be worth the resources to build at the moment, which is really frustrating because I'd love for this to be a general mob farm and use a fun and exciting and different concept. But skeletons fight back, and that's causing a lot of problems, and I don't know how to solve them right now. So I think I've had to come to the hard decision that I'm not going to be building this on the Project Bedrock server, at least anytime soon. Once I have more resources and I can make just like a huge version, then maybe then I will, because I do really like the concept. But for now, early game, it's not worth it. I literally just need to get to level 30. So I'm going to say that if there's anybody in the comment section that has any ideas about how I could improve this, mainly to do with stopping the skeletons from being able to shoot the snow golems, but letting the snow golems still shoot the skeletons, that would be much appreciated. So to lighten my mood, let's take a look at a prank I did on RS Built earlier. So the plan all started when I logged on and noticed that RS Built had built a pretty huge tree tower in the middle of the meadow. And you know, we can't have this. I've got a balcony. That was ruining my view right there. So I decided to get some revenge. So what I'm thinking is we go ahead and literally make ourselves a diamond axe for specifically this moment. There we go. There is our diamond axe. Before now, I did not own a diamond axe, but I do now. Anyways, you may be wondering what my ingenious plan is. Well, I did it a little bit on day 1, but he's not wearing elytra right now. So if I just break the trees beneath him, he's literally going to fall to his doom. And I think that's quite funny. I don't know if this is a little mean. I don't think it's mean. He's not going to lose his stuff or anything. So yeah, we're literally just going to go ahead and break the logs below him. Now, I think we've got to be kind of careful to like crouch whilst doing this, because if I see his name, then he'll be able to see mine, is what I'm thinking. So I think maybe we just keep going up until I see his name. Okay, so I'm reasonably high. I'm at Y167. So I'm saying this height is a pretty good height. So we're literally going to get rid of the podzol. And we'll get rid of, like, all of these logs as well. As high up as I can reach. There we go. That'll do. And then, basically, what we're going to do is we're just going to stand here in the middle. And we're just going to dig down. Like so. And there we go. I have successfully made it to the bottom. So he is not going to know, unless he looks on his camera account, that half of the tree is currently missing. And what I'm hoping will happen is he just falls, basically. And to be fair, even if he does notice, if he doesn't have his elytra, then there's not really much he can do other than aim for the water. Now, one thing RS does have is 31 pointed dripstone. Now, can you mine these after? Yeah, you can. Okay, awesome. I have 0 pointed dripstone. So what I'm thinking, just for a little bit of extra fun to spice things up a bit, is we also go ahead and add some pointed dripstone down here.
Pretty far up here, so I think we should start our way down before the phantoms come back.
Yes, I have the glass.
Wait, what?
Let's just go ahead and whack a little bit of that over there.
What? No!
And there we go. We can put that back and perfect. No. Whoa. How did that happen? How did he not notice? That's so funny.
I didn't know that the tree trunks actually decayed.
Yeah, it's not just
All
the
I knew
leaves.
was
It's the new 1.20 update, 1.21. There's some wood that somehow ended up in my inventory. Don't know how that happened. Oh, it's not letting me drop the spruce saplings. Hang on, let me relog. What have you done? No! Why am I drowning? What is going on? I can't see anything. No. What did you do?
You dropped the spruce saplings.
I'll be posting an almost uncut version of this prank on my second channel, so if you're interested, link will be in the description. So prankage aside, we should probably take a look at how we're going to get to level 30 so that we can enchant our diamond pickaxe. Well, good news. In between recording, I've actually reached level 24, and that has been entirely from AFK fishing down here. Now, I haven't got a ton of good loot. I've got a couple of enchantment books. It's not the best, but it's also not the worst. And I did have a fishing rod. Where's my fish? Oh, here they are. They're still on me. I have this Law 1 Unbreaking 2 fishing rod and then just a regular one that I crafted. So not the best, but not the worst. RS Built has left me a message as per usual. I'm starting to get used to these. And I also can't help but notice that there's a helper underneath my chest. Which, okay, nothing strange here. Carry on. I had more wood than I had iron. Don't judge me. Wow. And this doesn't go to RS Built's base. This is a dead end. Well, fair enough. In that case, I'll just leave it. Nothing suspicious to see there at all. But what I'm thinking is instead of building a really super fancy farm, I just continue fishing for a little bit, get myself some more levels, and admit defeat on my snow golem mob farm. Someday, it will make a return. But until that day comes, it's fishing time. I have made a mistake. You see, I crafted a fresh fishing rod and decided to enchant it with the enchantment table. Nothing wrong with that, I thought, until it occurred to me that that has re-rolled our diamond pickaxe enchantment, and we're now only getting Unbreaking 3 instead of Fortune 3. This is a huge issue. The entire reason I was doing this was for Fortune 3, and now I might not even get it. What a silly thing to do. Jeez, this video is just not going to plan at all. So I decided to punish myself even more and go to the Nether to do some quartz mining, because I figured that that was the old-fashioned way people got XP, so I was going to do it. So I may have found myself in a slightly precarious situation, but the good news is I see experience and quartz and even gold over there, which are all things that we can mine to get XP, and hopefully I'll just get to level 30 this way. Oh dear, hang on. Oh, great. No, not my quartz. Go away. Why didn't I bring a bow? At least there's XP here. Ah! Yes, give me the quartz. Yes, tasty quartz. Oh dear, magma cube approaching. Magma cube approaching. Run away! Run away! Yes. Quartz. More quartz. Even more quartz. Yes, tasty quartz. Oh, go away, go away, go away. Okay, Please drop some gold. You didn't drop any gold. That is not ideal. Probably should have worn gold for this adventure, but whatever. Oh, no, 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 no. There is so much fire around here and holes and scary things, and there's gas. Oh, jeez. Go away. Okay, give me the quartz. Give me the quartz. Give me the quartz. I just need the XP. Yes. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Okay. We got this. Oof. Yes. Yes. There's 2 of them.
This is getting out of hand. Now there are 2 of them.
Oh, okay. We got this. Whoa. Boom. Took them out like a pro. There we go. Give me your experience. Take that. And I'm not talking about the band. No, 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 no. I literally just need like 1 more level. If I could just get a little bit more quartz, then I'll be done and I can leave and never come back here. No, 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 no. Oh my goodness. How am I still alive? How am I still alive? Let me in, let me in, let me in. Oh my gosh. There have been so many near-death experiences today. This is scary. Guys, don't go to the Nether when you're not fully prepared. Okay, I'm here. I'm safe. I am home. I'm eating so that I can get back some hunger. All I want to do in the world right now is just go ahead and enchant this thing. Boom. Diamond pickaxe. 3 lapis. Unbreaking 3. Oh, okay. Okay. That's actually not bad. That is not bad at all. That's not bad at all. We can work with this. We can work with this indeed. Now, I do happen to own 50 diamonds, and I do happen to know that Sunflower has built a shop that has a very, very nice path. And what is this? I've not seen this before. Okay, that's actually kind of helpful. Not gonna lie. So Sunflower has a shop here. It's 1 diamond per book or item, or reasonable trade, of course. Honestly, at this point, is it just worth getting an efficiency 5 enchanting book and whacking this on along with fortune 3 and everything else? And mending? You know what? I think we're doing it. Efficiency 5, mending, and fortune 3. Basically everything in today's episode has been entirely pointless because I've just ended up buying everything and I said I wouldn't anyway. But you know what? Sometimes things don't go to plan. And that's the theme of today's episode, I guess. Okay, and there we go. We now have Unbreaking 3, Fortune 3, Efficiency 5, and Mending on our very first diamond pickaxe. So whilst a lot of this episode hasn't really gone to plan at all, sometimes that's just the beauty of the game, and you've kind of just got to go with the flow because you can never plan every detail. So a huge, huge thank you for watching my second episode on Project Bedrock, and I'll see you in the next one coming very, very soon. Bye-bye.